Hey Divine Collective, what's good? It's Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for you guys. I hope that y'all are feeling well today. Let's go ahead and get into the vibes and see what's popping off with y'all. Spirit, what synchronicities do we have for Divine Collective? What is it that they need to know today? What's happening? What's going on? Y'all, it's so cloudy. Where are you, son? Where are you? They trying to hide you today, son. What is this? I have 555 change coming out. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. So I feel like you're coming up out of something here. Maybe something that felt rather stressful. Yeah, look at this. I have quadruple fours coming out here. A blessing in disguise. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. Some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. So I feel like it is. I feel like there's some sort of way here that you've had to demonstrate an energy of like bravery, I feel like here. Or this energy of continuing to show up for yourself, maybe despite how you feel or how someone else feels about something here. I kind of feel like there's also too this energy of like confirmation. I feel like there's this energy too of like, because on this card it says hardship, and I don't know why I'm getting this energy. It kind of feels like a little bullyish to me. I don't know if maybe you've been bullied throughout your life, or this energy of just kind of feeling like the outcast, or like you don't have something that you feel like other people do have, or some sort of vibes like that. But I heard it's going to get better soon. It will be better soon. It's getting better. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. 0505, unexpected shift. It says, this number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. So it's so funny to me how each of these cards have pretty much kind of mentioned that it's been tough for you, or that you've been going through something. And it doesn't feel like to me this is like it's only been for like a little while or some sort of shit like that. It feels like you've always felt this way. Like I'm getting this energy of like it's always something. Let me see. It's always something. Let's see, what's at the bottom? I have 2020, compassion. 2020, compassion, It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world in your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous, okay? So I kind of feel like you guys are in this space where maybe you have suffered from some level of depression here. Kind of feeling like this finish line that they're talking about here. Why am I hearing about imaginary? Imaginary? I feel like there was this energy here where you kind of gave up on yourself for a period of time. Or you feel like whatever you're striving for is imaginary. But I feel like there's this shift in perception to where it's like, is it imaginary or have I just not found where I'm supposed to be yet? That's what something almost feels like to me. And I feel like as you're kind of changing or adapting or kind of shifting this mindset, I feel like it's switching something around for the better for you. It says here, karma, 888. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So maybe you kind of feel that way. Because I am kind of almost getting that vibe. Like maybe you felt invisible, right? Again, something is imaginary or it's not real, or almost sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. But the world is about to see you. That's what something is giving me here. Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Let's dive a little deeper. Because I feel like there's this energy, too, of like, I don't know, maybe you feeling like something wasn't working for you, or like, oh, it's whatever. But there's some sort of new beginning here. 0909 here, a new beginning. Or maybe like people didn't get it then, but people are going to get it now. For some of you guys, I don't know why this feels like to me. Maybe this is something you put out or uploaded, and maybe it didn't do well. I don't know why I'm getting some sort of vibe like that. You posted this shit 5 years ago, but now it's popping up. Or you recorded that song 3 years ago, but now motherfuckers are feeling it. I don't know. It's almost like it's giving me some sort of vibes like that. Spirit, what's going on here? Yeah, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, notice predictable rhythms. So I feel like you're being noticed or paid attention to, watched here. Some sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. And you might feel like the opposite of this. I feel like something's about to happen. And it's going to be really good. Literally, unexpected shift. An unexpected shift of compassion here. Something that you did it well, you put it out into the world, and it's coming back to you. Yeah, I have make the best of it coming out here. I do. Spirit's getting ready to blow somebody's mind, man. Spirit's about to blow somebody's mind. What else here, Spirit? Spirit is instructing you to make the best of this big break. Is almost what something feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. You're about to be the next best thing. I'm telling you, a wave here, a wave. But see, the thing that I like about that as well, too, is obviously things are a wave, right? Everything is ebb and flow. But it also feels like to me, it's like, why am I hearing Eminem? Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. So it's something like, it's some sort of opportunity I feel like that's getting ready to happen. And it's like you got to go for it or do it or choose it or something. Like I'm almost getting this vibe like you are the moment. And it's something I feel like it's going to solidify you to make you like this is going to stay or it's going to be long term. I don't know. I have this excited energy. What else here, Spirit? Yeah. I have get out of your own way coming out here. I do. I feel like there's something that's going on where you haven't had the best circumstances or some sort of shit like that I feel like is happening with you here. You've gone through a lot of struggles here. A lot of different obstacles, challenges, however it is that you like to describe it. And I feel like that has kind of implanted something in your mind here where it's kind of like, oh, I'm better off just kind of maybe just staying in the background. Or you're not meant to play the background. You're not meant to. You never were. It says being content with what you already have. So Spirit is like, use what you have right now. Use what you have right now. And don't get discouraged when you don't see something perform exactly how you wanted it to. Because I do. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe of something like resurfacing or something. And you know what? For some of y'all, you're just ahead of your fucking time. You're ahead of the fucking wave. Come through, Spirit. And you know, people will misconstrue that or won't enter, under, overstand that. For some of you guys, you're just ahead of your fucking time. So people don't know how to act, or they don't know how to resonate with you, or they don't know how to here, Spirit? I have inhale. Oh, 2 came out. I have inhale, exhale, and slow change. So yeah, that's how it felt to me. Like this has been a pretty slow change for you. Or it's always kind of felt like damn, when am I going to get there? Like, can we skip to the good part? Like, can we just get to the good part already? Maybe somebody you could have like anxiety or something, or like you get like stressed out or something. It's like I feel like you want community or you want a crowd or some sort of vibes like that. But it's almost like, it's weird. I feel like you feel better alone because you've learned how to, it's weird. I almost want to say because you've learned how to not be seen. Like, I don't know any other way to say it. But then it's like, I also feel like when you are around people or you get to open up or express yourself, you also feel warm and fuzzy on the inside, or like you want to communicate or you want to share your thoughts or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Something with the throat chakra. But I feel like there's a level of like protection that you have with yourself because you weren't received well by certain people. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have noticed predictable rhythms coming back out. So I do. I feel like obviously as we move on in our life, right, everything that we have come across is a lesson to some sort of degree here. And I feel like one of the lessons here, I just saw a truck that went by that said restoration. I feel like one of the things that's going on here is you being able to restore your energy here. Or know in fact exactly who it is that you are. And I feel like that this is Spirit trying to get you into one of the best versions that you've experienced yet. But I feel like Spirit also wants you to open up your eye here to see where it is that it's actually going to take you or where it is that you can go. I feel like you kind of maybe fell into the energy of kind of wanting to give up a little bit. Yeah, but Spirit wants you to nourish here, nourish yourself. So take care of yourself here. And it feels like to me a lot like mental health as well too. And of course, you know, the things that we put into our body can always assist with that. But I do get like this creative energy off of you, whoever I feel like I'm reading for here. You do. There's something here about rhythm, music, dancing. Maybe something about pace too. Pace. Just be real with yourself. Because I feel like there's also to this energy of like, obviously, like if this does have something to do with you like posting or being consistent, obviously there's a level of consistency that has to be had. Because people want to hear from you. They want to see you. They want to, you know what I mean? So this energy of like disappearing, I feel like there's no more need for you to disappear. Unless, of course, right, you're trying to rest, or hey, I'm doing vacation, or hey, but I feel like you have something to share, something to say. And I feel like you speaking up will actually be more you nourishing yourself. I do. I feel like there's like this community here that you need to reach. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. What else here, Spirit? I have be gentle with yourself coming out here. So yeah, I feel like ease into this, right? As you get out of your own way, baby steps here. I feel like I'm trying to tell you, don't count yourself out. Like, don't count yourself out. Yeah, look at this. I have support, and stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. So you have the support here. I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to overthink. Don't overthink this. Because that's when you either hesitate, you don't act on it, you lose the zest for it. And I feel like if it's important to you, put it out or do the thing. That's what I feel like I want to tell you. Like, do the thing. Like, maybe just because they don't get it doesn't mean that this other person won't get it or this other group won't get it. Or like I said, again, I kind of get this vibe of like, maybe there's certain things that you discovered ahead of time, or there's a unique sound or a certain way that you said something, or a certain, and it's almost like if they don't get it now, but they'll get it eventually, or they'll get it soon. That's why I feel like there's something going on with this being like your divine timing. Somebody, you could have Aquarius in your chart somewhere here as well too, right? Because Aquarius is the world, Aquarius is the future. Like, so there could be something here futuristic about you. Maybe a little ethereal here. I have begin again coming out. I'm telling you, there's something here that you need to start up again, or do it again. Or it's something that I feel like you've always been meant to do, but it's felt like it wasn't going your way. Or again, you were getting no's, or people just didn't get it. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's taken a while with this slow change coming out here. But this is something that you're supposed to be putting, I almost want to say like your all into, putting your all into here. Inhale, exhale, and eat your breath, your life, your prana. Right? When you talk about the power of the tongue, right? This is your most effective tool. So I do. Or something here that you've said before, why do I feel like somebody, you have like drafts? You have drafts, or you have these videos maybe where you talk to yourself. This could even be your journal, or this could be your, it's like something could be published here or put out, or more people would actually resonate with you than you think that wouldn't, or sort of vibes that I'm getting. What is this here? Yeah, look at this. Staying alive. I'm telling you, there's something inside of you that's still brewing, or it's still waiting to be heard, seen, felt. I'm telling you, you're right where you belong. It's what something feels like to me. And it's so funny because on my TikTok reading yesterday, I think I said something too, like along the lines of like, when something keeps coming up for you, it's because it's something that you're supposed to be doing. Right? You try to bury it down, get rid of it, maybe it's not meant for me, but you keep having that dream. It keeps popping up in front of your face. Those ideas keep surfacing. Because that's what you're meant to be doing. Creating here. I do. I feel like in some sort of way here, you're a creator. Creative. I have gratitude coming out here. Gratitude. I feel like you're about to have a lot to be grateful for. I feel like there's also this lens that I feel like Spirit has also been pinpointing in the reads lately, where it's kind of like, don't forget to be grateful for what it is that you do have, or where it is that you are. Right? Because sometimes we can't get bogged down on the things that we feel like are missing, or that we're lacking, or that we don't have, or that we... But I feel like for some of you too, it's like, it kind of puts you in a position where it allows you to be innovative. Because I really feel like you guys can turn nothing into something, that's for sure. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. Little by little, I'm telling you, little by little, things are shifting, or they're changing. And I feel like maybe sometimes it does feel like it's unnoticeable, right? But Spirit is saying, notice the changes, notice the rhythms. Even if it is something that's minor, it's still improvement, or it's still positive change. And I feel like you guys are about to have a group or a community here. Maybe this will be one person, and one person will turn into two. Two will turn into three. Three will turn into 5. Then 10, then 15, then 100. Oh shit, now I got 1,000. Up 5,000. Whatever this is that I feel like you're trying to do. But Spirit is already telling you that, yeah, it's going to take some form of dedication here. That's for sure. Right? It has to grow around you. You have to nourish it. You have to water it. Right? So don't lose yourself in speed. Because I feel like maybe that's something that you might be looking at as well too. How fast other things have happened for other people. Or how... Let your story be your story. What is this here? Yeah, Spirit says be clear about what you want here. Be clear about what it is that you want. So sit down, write it down, have a conversation with yourself, have a conversation with the divine. And it's not to just being clear about what you want material wise. Right? Like what is your purpose? What do you want to communicate to people? What do you want to help them improve? And that could even too be one of the reasons why it's felt like over time you were turned down as well. Because even too, going back to this energy, right, of the wave, the wave, the wave, maybe that's what some people are only concerned about. And like I said, maybe those aren't your people, right? The people who just want to focus on what's going on now. There could be something here that you're developing, again, where you're focused on the future or trying to create a change for the future here. What else, Spirit? I have, it's okay to feel feelings coming out here. Yeah, you care about what you're doing. You have some sort of an emotional connection to what it is that you're doing, what you want to provide, this service, this purpose, this product, this ... And that's absolutely fine. That's beautiful, actually. We need that shit. Because some people they're just out here trying to make a quick buck. I really don't give a fuck if this shit works for you or not. I'm just going to sell it to you. Thank you. And take your cash. So I feel like you have something that's pretty amazing here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have emerged. I'm telling you. There could be something here about sunflowers. But it's your time. I'm telling you. And that's why I feel like Spirit is almost has this energy too of like, you can't miss this wave or this moment. This is your time. This is the time for you to emerge, eject, take off like a rocket, What is this here, Spirit? You are always shifting coming out here. So I do. It's time for you to move. It's funny because I've been talking about that in the last few readings too, TikTok and on YouTube. It's like when God tells you to move or shift, it's like there's no other choice here. And this is about you staying alive or being prepared. Because it's so funny, right? One day you'll think, damn, I don't see anything happening. And then tomorrow it's like, bam, you got 500 orders. Bam, you got 5,000 more followers. Bam, you got through to these 10 people who you was talking to on the curbside, on the block about maybe them not eating that type of food anymore. Bam, now you see where I'm going with this. So it's like there's this energy of like where I feel like maybe someone wasn't listening. They weren't listening to you. They weren't hearing you. They weren't under overstanding you. But it's like, oh, now we see what you were saying. Oh, now we get it. Show me more. Tell me more. What else you got? So it's almost like in the midst of you feeling like there's nothing going on, by you still creating or still working, it's like, again, you're already prepared. I feel like that's something that's going on here too, right? Preparation. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Come through, Spirit. If you made it to this far in the video, I want you to put in the comment section, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And it's like, I'm hearing ammunition. Like I feel like you already got ammunition or you already got heat or some sort of vibes like that. And then it's like, damn, like you got all this knowledge, or damn, like what? It's like I feel like there's something that you're going to say that's going to pique the interest of somebody. What's at the bottom here? I have deep intuition coming out. I'm telling you, see with the eyes of love. People about to start seeing you. Clarity of the mind because you're a truth teller. And then look at this, reflect coming out here as well too. I do. I kind of feel like maybe based on you guys past here, how certain people have responded to you or some sort of vibes like that, you've just kind of been like, oh well. But something almost feels like to me like, no, get back to it. Begin again. Start. Do it. Because somebody's about to get you or understand you. And then as well too, we know that we've had like this great awakening since 2020, right? So there's more people again who are coming online to their own gifts and learning things and understanding things and all types of shit that's going on. So that's why I feel like there's this energy of like, no, this is your time. This is your moment. This is your moment. It's almost like these people rejecting you is supposed to have you in the lab. So that now when it's time for you to pop the fuck out, boom. And it's like, it's transformative for your community and it's also transformative for you. Yeah, the storm here. See the lightning, the silver lining here? I'm telling you, you're getting ready to come out of the storm. Yeah, the mountain here. A mountain. Is this turned over? Yeah. Somebody, you could be divine masculine. I see the father here as well, too. Let's see here, Spirit. What is make the best of it and ride the wave and see where it takes you? Let's do one more shuffle. What is this? I have the prayer coming out here, the prayer. So I feel like this is an answered prayer. I do. I feel like this is an answered prayer for you. Like I said, I do feel like there was this energy at some point in time of you kind of just feeling like this energy of giving up, or maybe I should just try something else, or maybe I should just... But it almost feels like to me, even if you had some sort of lapse in your prayer, you stopped praying on it, those prayers are being answered now. I also heard as well, too, that someone's prayers are still protecting you. I'm not sure who this is, maybe a passed over loved one, but somebody's prayers are also still protecting you here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Destroyer coming out here, the Destroyer. So I feel two things here. I feel like in one way, this kind of destroyed your confidence. Right? This energy of like, again, not being received or not feeling heard or some sort of vibes like that with whatever your creative endeavors are or this purpose it is that you have. But the crazy thing about it is I feel like you were also meant to come here to break some sort of structure or to destroy a certain thought or way of thinking or the way that people do things or some sort of vibes like that. And that's why I feel this energy of like these people weren't ready for you then. They weren't ready for you then. They weren't ready to receive this information then. It was almost like you're collapsing timelines, breaking structures. You know, some people, they freak out when it comes to that shit. So now that I feel like more people are open to listening, that's why it's the perfect time for you to talk. That's what I was talking about with this inhale, exhale. Spirit, what is get out of your own way and content with what I already have? I have the vessel coming out here. The vessel. And it's funny to me, it flipped out in the reverse. So I do kind of feel like there is a way in which you kind of felt like you're not enough. But I mean, that's a natural thing to kind of start to think, right? When you feel like you're being shunned or outcast or pushed away or some sort of shit like that. I also feel like this is a call to maybe focus more on your health as well too. Because that's half of the battle, right? You got to be there. You got to show up. You got to have your strength, right? Your endurance. Okay, so make sure you're giving yourself the proper sustenance here as well, right? Water, some foods. Live foods. Again, I'm not going to tell y'all how to eat, what to eat. I done been everything. Okay, so, but just, we know that certain things are very factual when it comes to what we put into our bodies or what we ingest, okay? So I feel like even here too, outside of that is, again, knowing that you are enough or you're valuable. What you have to offer is valuable as well too. So be content with who it is that you are. Yeah, you might be quirky. Yeah, you might look a little weird to people or whatever, but that's what makes you stand out. That's what makes you unique. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the flame coming out here. You hot. So whoever told you that you're not, they're a fucking loser. Somebody, you could have fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag as well too. But you are. You're hot. I feel like you're ahead of your time. I feel like there's also something about the way that you speak or you talk. But that's my thing. I feel like you are like a conversationalist. But I also feel like there's just certain people who, one, they don't get what you're saying. maybe the way that you word certain things or how you go about it, or they can't pick it up, or I feel like there's like this energy too of like maybe you sometimes feeling like you got to dumb down certain material or certain, but I feel like even if you do have to do that, I still feel like you know how to make people get information or some sort of vibes like that. Or like at this point in time, you'll know how to say something so that someone can retain it or get it, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. So I do the flame, ding, confirmation, the flame, action here, action. So start taking action again on whatever these ideas are or whatever it is that you're working on. Spirit, what is inhale, exhale, and slow change? Inhale, exhale, and slow change. I got the animal coming out in the reverse. So you know what it is? The funny thing to me about this is right, animals have a way to detect things, right? Through smell or sound. But again, we have 0505 unexpected shift coming out here. So I feel like that's the reason why Spirit is nudging you. I feel like some of y'all been getting like this tap or this nudge or some sort of vibes like that you have to start something over, or that you need to start this again. You could be daydreaming about it, having dreams about it. There are certain ideas or certain thoughts that are surfacing for you. And it's kind of like, damn, I haven't worked on that in a minute, or I haven't really put any time or attention on that in a while. Spirit is telling you to do that for a reason. You're getting these downloads for a reason. So it's almost kind of like, pay attention. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, I have the Father coming out here, and I have the underworld. So I do, like I said, you could be divine masculine energy. Again, it's just energy. But I do kind of feel like there is this vibe of you stopping or quitting, right? The underworld is death energy. So I feel like I said, you kind of were like, maybe I just won't do it anymore. It's I'm not really seeing any changes. I'm not really seeing an uptick in, engagement, or I'm not really, whatever. But even too, with the Father being out here, I feel like it also speaks to a way in which you dominate in whatever the fuck this is. And for some of you guys, maybe that's a part of what it was too, or what you look like, or how you're. No more time for that. Dang, no more time for that. Come in your full expression, in your authentic expression. Don't change a fucking thing about yourself. Spirit, what is notice, predictable rhythms, and nourish? I have pilgrim coming out here. Pilgrim. So you do, the pilgrim, right? They kind of go off into the mountains here, if you will. They're on their spiritual quest here. I feel like this lapse in movement, if you will, or this lull in activity, if you will, that's what I'm saying. This is the perfect time, or it has been the perfect time, like I said, for you to do more research, gain more knowledge here, to become wiser here. I feel like you going within maybe initially kind of felt like this energy, like I said, of being shunned or not wanted, not feeling appreciated sort of vibes here. But I feel like it's been the perfect opportunity for you to tap in more. To tap in more, become more acquainted with who you are. Remembering who it is that you are. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the mentor, and it's coming out here in the reverse. The funny thing about it is I feel like you're a teacher. But maybe you feel like you didn't have anybody to help you, like, or to guide you. I feel like a lot of things that maybe you've gone through, and of course, right, we have to learn our lessons on our own, technically. But I feel like there's this energy of feeling like you didn't have like maybe a road map, or there were certain things that you feel like you kind of missed out on. So you had to do things on your own or figure something out by yourself sort of vibes. And maybe that's another reason why something is taking you longer, right? Maybe you feel like I wasn't set up. You weren't set up. Or it's like you're trying to literally build from scratch. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. And maybe that's why I felt over here too, right? Turning nothing into something. I do. I feel like you have a lot of like knowledge or wisdom to offer. You're giving me the vibe of one of those people where it's like, damn, I wish I would have listened to you, or I should have listened to you, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. They about to be listening now. Spirit, what is be gentle with yourself? I have support. Stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. I have the desert coming out here. The desert. So yeah, the desert always kind of gives me that energy of feeling alone, right? By yourself. It's quicksand. Hey, somebody come help me. Come save me. And just kind of feeling like you're left out there for the wolves to get you. And I feel like that's why Spirit is telling you right now, like, you're going to have the support, or you're going to have people that are going to rally behind you. It's almost like this energy of like you have people to show up for now. I heard bottom of the deck here. I have the mystic coming out here. The mystic. I feel like for some of you guys, you are a mystic. And it's funny to me, that card was in the reverse, but Spirit is telling me to turn it in the upright. For some of you guys, this could have something to do with spiritual concepts here. People might have thought you were crazy. Again, you know, everything is fucking demonic. But because that veil is being removed, and some people are actually choosing to tap into the truth on a lot of things, I feel like that's another reason why this is your time. Spirit, what is begin again and staying alive? Like this stigma that existed at one point in time, it's not the same as it was before. Or like taboo I'm hearing. I have the offering coming out here. Yeah. So Spirit is giving you an opportunity here, like I said, to start over or begin again. To stay in the game here, if you will, or to stay alive, if you will. Because essentially, this is also what keeps you alive. This thing that you enjoy, or that you love to do, or that's a part of your purpose here. It makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel good about helping people. It makes you feel good about changing the world. Right? So it's like it's going to be hitting all avenues here, if you will. What is this? Yeah, and that's the fucking truth. The sword coming out here. I love to see it, baby bop. So like I said, it's just more confirmation of these downloads that you're getting. This messaging that you're getting. And it might be coming to you in the form of readings. It might be coming to you on your timeline. It might be coming to you. You stopped at the coffee shop and so said something about, or hey, are you still doing, are you still doing that? Or what? Yeah, you see where I'm going with this? Spirit, what is gratitude and little by little? Gratitude and little by little. I have the dead end here, and then I also have the shadow in the reverse. The dead end and the shadow in the reverse. So yeah, I'm telling you, it's time for you to come out of hiding, out of the darkness, to step back out. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. It's already been as if you've been feeling like it's nothing happening. And now Spirit is like, tap back in. You're going to reach one person. I'm telling you, and I'm seeing it again. Then it's going to be 5. Then it's going to be 15. Then it's going to be 80. Then it's going to be... It's funny. I just saw the bus go by, a training bus. I'm telling you, you are in training right now. You are in preparation right now. You've reached your dead end when it comes to this maybe like hermit mode vibe that you've been in. There could even be something going on where it's like, okay, cook this shit up. Cook this shit up this winter. Cook while you in the fucking lab. And by the time spring hits, boom. Emerge, the sunflowers. Spirit, what is be clear about what you want and it's okay to feel feelings? Be clear about what you want and it's okay to feel feelings. Look at this. I have the kiss here. The kiss, a contract. And y'all know we've been talking about that the last 2-3 weeks now, renewing the contract or the vows to yourself. The vows to the divine. God, you gave me this gift, you gave me this purpose, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use what it is that you've given me. So let me be clear about how I'm going to get to this. First thing first is my mindset. I believe in myself. I believe in what it is that you've given me. I'm the perfect person to do it. Ding. I'm the perfect person to do it. So the first battle is just changing your mindset. The second one is actually putting in the work, right? Maybe coming up with your strategy first, if there is one that, is required, which is most things, and then coming up with how it is that you want to tackle it. And again, don't get into this energy of where you feel like you got to overdo and overextend, because that's when you're going to burn yourself out. And that's also when it's not coming from a space of authenticity. Yeah, look at this. I have the eternal child here. I'm telling you, you've got it. You've always had it. You've always had this flame. You were sitting here with a mission. Most fucking definitely. And people are going to hear it. It gives me this vibe of you're not going to leave out of here without fulfilling this. That's almost the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting from spirit. So if you needed a sign or this is your sign. It's somebody in here. You keep going back to that thought, that project, that dream, because you're meant to use it. Spirit, what is emerge and you are always shifting? Emerge and you are always shifting. Yeah, look at this. I have the bridge. I told you Spirit is communicating with you. If you needed a sign, if you needed a message, if you needed it's time for you to move. And it's funny to me, right? Because you see two hands here, right? On the opposite ends of each other. So I'm telling you, like, whoever wasn't receiving it before is going to receive it now. Or there's there's new people here who they didn't know about you 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago. But now they're meeting you or being introduced to you. Or your thoughts, your music, what you have to say, ... Yeah, look at this. I have the ocean here. And then look at this. I'm telling you, and the fucking siren. You're about to reach a wide variety of people. I'm telling you. And they're going to listen or they're going to be attracted to you, what it is that you have to say. Come on, man. Bottom of the deck here is the vow. What did I just say? Renewing the vow to yourself. I'm telling you, the unseen. I didn't even see this come out here, but that's even more confirmation here. I feel like at some point in time you weren't visible or seen, or people weren't trying to get you or understand you or see eye to eye with you or whatever the case may be. I have the vow here. I also have the heart. People are going to love you. I'm telling you. And then I also have the cave coming out here. So I do. It's almost like Spirit's like, you can come out of hiding. You can come out of your cave. It's like, hello, are you in there? You can come out now. That's what it feels like. Let's see here. Let me do some tarot. Sorry, Simbas. You're in the way. Yeah, look at this. At the bottom of this deck here, Emperor, Aries energy. Like I said, you could be divine masculine or feminine. Again, their energies, reverse roles as you need to. Okay. But I do. I told you you're dominant. You're a force to be reckoned with, if you will. You're a leader. Spirit, what is make the best of it? Ride the wave and see where it takes you. The prayer and the destroyer. Make the best of it. Ride the wave and see where it takes you. The prayer and the destroyer. And there could be some energy here too of some people feeling like you're like out for the count, or you just accepted your defeat or your fate or whatever the fuck is going on here. It is going to be some motherfuckers who are going to be maybe shocked or surprised here. But whatever. I have the King of Pentacles, and it came out in the reverse here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I feel like there was this energy of something here that you were looking to materialize, and it just was not coming to life. That's what something feels like to me. Right? It wasn't coming to life. You weren't being heard here. Yeah, I'm telling you, 8 of Wands. This was something that you were communicating. I do feel like this is also an attachment to, right, the prayers that were being put out into the universe here, put out to God. But I feel like there was some sort of way in which you felt like you were being attacked for your messages, or how it is that you were showing up, or some sort of vibes like that, right? The vessel in the reverse. You weren't being received well here. I have the Queen of Wands coming out here, and then I also have the 4 of Swords coming out. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So it's so funny to me because I feel like people were sleeping on you. I really do. Even with the Queen energy coming out, right? Queen, feminine, to receive. People weren't really receiving you very well. It's like maybe they kind of heard you. Okay, I mean, I kind of get that, but I don't know. Versus them seeing it, I feel like, as an energy of, again, maybe you coming to heal or to restore or to ... Like I said earlier, it wasn't really taken that way. I have the 6 of Cups coming out here. Yeah, in the past, it wasn't really received that way. So that's why I feel like Spirit is like, well, now is the perfect opportunity. The way that the world is shifting, or the way that things are being exposed, now it's time for your voice to be heard here. So I feel like that's another reason why the 6 of Cups is coming out as well too. Because again, these things of the past, not just these people, but these thoughts, people are going to receive it now, or get it now. It's going to make sense now. Or, oh, we see you were just trying to help us out. Hell, maybe you were trying to help somebody's kids or some sort of vibes, or whatever the case is here. But that's what it feels like to me. Spirit, what is get out of your own way, content with what I already have, the vessel in the reverse and the flame. Get out of your own way, content with what I already have, the flame and the vessel in the reverse. I got the Chariot coming out here, Cancer. So yeah, definitely get out of your own way. Spirit is like, get in the whip now and take the fuck off. The flame to the Chariot. Oh, you can't be stopped. This is sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Why am I seeing a bulldozer? It's like you're going to bulldoze your way through traffic or through the nonsense here. I have the 7 of Swords coming out. And it's funny to me how it landed sideways. So you know what's funny to me is, Spirit is like warning you now. 1, don't self-sabotage yourself. It's no more need for that, because guess what? Even though I feel like you're going to reach a whole new amount of people, you also still going to have people that's not going to fucking like you. It comes with the territory. It is what it is. But I feel like that's also another reason why you have this training going on over here, right? Because you've already gone through that storm. People don't like you, or like the way that you look, or liked how you said something, or liked how you... It is what the fuck it is. But that doesn't mean that you're going to stop or sit down or go back into hiding. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Somebody gonna love you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Somebody's gonna like you, or they're gonna receive you here. Yeah, I got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. No pushback. So I do. It's gonna be like half and half. This is sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting, but you're gonna have a better a response this time around. You're gonna have way more support than what it is that you had before. So I feel like Spirit is like, tap into that energy. Tap into that energy of, shit, bitch, I love me. I love me. Ding. And there's other people here that love me as well, too. So I'm not going to stop because a couple of y'all, feel whatever way it is that you want to feel about it. Whatever. Spirit, what is inhale, exhale, slow change, the animal in the reverse, and the father and the underworld? What's this clapping at me? Yeah, I got the 3 of Swords coming out. So yeah, this is what caused you to stop here. Right? The fact that people weren't paying attention to something. It's like, okay, y'all don't get it, or like you just want to choose to stay in the unknown. It's almost like that's the sort of vibe that it's giving me. Like, I feel like there was maybe a level of anger that existed here as well, too. What else here, Spirit? And it's funny to me, again, like I said, a sword. Going back to your communication here, the 8 of Wands. You felt this energy of I'll just shut up then. Yeah, but look at this. The Ace of Cups, the offering, right here in this vertical row. Spirit is like, you're not meant to shut up. I need you to use that throat chakra. I need you to talk. And now the Spirit is handing you the microphone. It's almost like a boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so that's why Spirit is like, nope, I need you prepared. I need you prepared. I need you ready to talk about that, or I need you ready to make that point again, or I need you to become this truth teller again. And you never stop becoming the truth teller. You just stop sending out the message. Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles. You just stop working. And that's what Spirit is telling you. I need you to get back to work, baby Bob. I'm telling you. Dang. Thank you. The 10 of Swords. Spirit is like, all right, you're at the end of this now. You can't sit out anymore. You got to tap the fuck back in. I know you done got your feelings hurt. I know a lot of people done stabbed you in the back, or, done had their comments, or, whatever. But forget about all of that. Forget about that shit. Forget about it. Dang, my shit is going off, bitch. Spirit, what is notice predictable rhythms, nourish, the mentor in the reverse, and the pilgrim? Notice predictable rhythms, nourish, the mentor, and the pilgrim. I have the 4 of Cups coming out here. Yeah, so I do. Like I said, I do kind of feel like there was something going on here where I feel like there was a level of rejection that you maybe experienced, I don't know, I almost want to say in your own household as well too, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Which I feel like was another thing that kind of pushed you out into the energy of trying to create community initially. Right? Like, okay, well, I can like nourish other relationships or like certain friends or some sort of vibes like that. But when you were rejected or shunned, right, it made you feel some type of way. Right? So I feel like, again, maybe some of these experiences it is that you've had are ones that you can share or talk about with people. Yeah, I have the 6 of Wands coming out here. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's things that you have to share that other people are going through as well, too. So you already showing up for yourself or loving yourself is going to help people learn how to do it, too. Right? This pilgrim here, maybe a mystic here. Or how it's a way in which you've transformed your life. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. The Magician coming out here. Confirmation. Gemini, Virgo energy. On how you've transformed or how you've manifested the life that you have. Because I feel like you guys are doing very well. I just kind of feel like you're hiding. That's what I feel like the main thing in this message is. Like, you can't hide anymore. Yeah, the sun, Leo energy. You have to shine your light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, hey, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, okay, ding. Spirit, come through, baby Bob. What is be gentle with yourself? I have support. Stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. The desert and the mystic. So I got the moon coming out here, Cancer energy. I always like when the sun and the moon come out like right next to each other or right after each other. Because I feel like that's like, I don't know, I always feel like that's even bigger than the Emperor and the Empress. It's like this, I'm telling you, again, dominant force or dominant energy. But I kind of feel like these are people that, like I said, you haven't tapped into yet. The moon, right? They've been hidden from you. Okay? But I feel like you're going to touch somebody's emotions or somebody's heart space here with a message. Yeah, look at this. I have the devil coming out here, Capricorn energy, with a message. Maybe something that somebody has been afraid of, or something that they need to let go of, or something that they feel like has been like just kind of like fucking with them, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. You're, again, some sort of advice here, a mystic, some sort of advice that you're going to offer to somebody to be able to soothe them. What is this here? Yeah, I'm telling you, the King of Swords coming out here. I'm telling you, your throat chakra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is this? Thank you, the Tower coming out here. You're going to change something when it comes to these people. Heavy on the major arcana, Scorpio energy. It's like what you say has the ability to shift. Thank you, Spirit. You are always shifting. To shift mountains, to move things. The destroyer here, to destroy the devil, the demons. Come on now. 5555 on my timer. Triple fives here, change. 0550, come on. I'm telling you, you're a disruptor. And you know, people don't like disruptions. But when you're a disruptor for the divine, you're meant to come here and shake shit up. There goes another, master number 55. I'm telling you, there's something about when you started this or you were doing this or some sort of vibe like that, it just made people just uncomfortable. But it's supposed to. And if it makes you uncomfortable enough to change it for the better, well, that's right. That's the alley that we want you down. Yeah, look at this. Spirit said, look at the bottom. Queen of Swords. There goes a match. The King and the Queen of Swords. There's going to be people now who are going to retain this shit. Apply this shit. Use it. So get back in that lab, baby. Get back to those thoughts, that writing, that researching. You got this. Spirit, what is begin again, staying alive, the offering and the sword? Begin again, staying alive, the offering and the sword. I have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What else here, Spirit? Then I also have the Two of Wands coming out here in the Lovers, Gemini energy as well, too. So yeah, like I said, that contract that we were talking about, right? Renewing the contract with self here. Like I said, more confirmation of people actually loving you. There's also, I feel like, people who are going to want to work with you as well, too. Or join you in some form of like a community effort. This could be something like charitable here as well, too. Or some sort of way of giving back. Okay? But I feel like Spirit is like, devise the strategy or make the plan here on how it is that you want something to work for you, right? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. How is it that you want it to work for you this time? Or if there is something that you would change from last time to this time, what would you change and implement that? And see how it works for you. Yeah, I have the Four of Pentacles coming out here. So yeah, come up with some new ideas. Jot that down maybe and put those into effect. I'm hearing you can bank on it. You can bank on it. I feel like there's something that you're going to put out and you're going to get something back for it. But I'm telling you, I do. It's something here about, I don't know why I'm getting this vibe. Maybe I'm hearing about re-release. A re-release. Maybe release something again. Maybe somebody, they didn't have a need for this then, but now they do. Or I don't know why I keep getting that, but I just do. Spirit, what is gratitude little by little, the dead end and the shadow in the reverse? Gratitude little by little, the dead end and the shadow in the reverse. I have the High Priestess here, Cancer, Pisces, and then I also have the Three of Wands coming out. So I told you it's time for you to come out of hiding here. Because again, the High Priestess, I tell you all the time, she don't really say much. But she's collected all this knowledge, right? She has the Torah in her hand. So it's kind of like she got this whole book of shit, but she just sitting there. So that's why Spirit is like, okay, it's time for you to pop back out. Come out of the shadows here. For some of y'all, like I said, you've already been doing the shadow work, or you've already been learning how to love yourself in the midst of all of this. Maybe to this energy of kind of like, oh, fuck it. I don't, whatever. But Spirit's like, no. That fuck it you've had for the last X amount of time, not anymore. Not anymore. The people are coming in. Your ships are coming in. Little by little. Put it out. Do it. Commit to it. I need you here. Thank you. You got a wish fulfillment coming in. I'm trying to tell you, Divine Collective. And it's going to change your life here. It's going to change your life. Justice coming out. Libra energy. I can't listen. This is about to change your life and the life of so many people. It's like you cannot hold back on this anymore. It's like you have to pull the trigger. That's what something feels like to me. And that's why, I don't know, it feels like it's overwhelming. Like maybe you feel like you've been overwhelmed by this, or you've been bombarded by this. Or again, you're getting signs or synchronicities or certain things. Like in a minute, it's going to turn into nightmares, because it's like, I feel like Spirit is going to start to bother you about it almost. Like that's what something feels like to me. Like this is literally purpose driven is what it feels like. Spirit, what is be clear about what you want? It's okay to feel feelings. The kiss and the eternal child. Be clear about what you want. It's okay to feel feelings. The kiss and the eternal child. I got the death coming out here. And then I have the Two of Wands coming out here, Scorpio energy. So I feel like there's this energy now of like, really there's no decision really to be made here. It's weird because I kind of feel like it's being made for you. I don't know why I want to say that, but I feel like it's being made for you. And I feel like you're so passionate about this as well too, that you kind of know it. That's what something feels like to me. I do feel like I said, with the devil here in this vertical row, there could be a little bit of like fear or nervousness surrounding this, just because of how you were perceived at one point in time. But because the kiss is coming out here, and I feel like you are at this space where you love yourself more, I feel like, I don't know, it almost feels like to me that's like your natural reaction to having to step back out, if you will, or being in the spotlight now, if you will. But it is what it is. It's always resided inside of you, being this child here. Yeah, look at this. I have the Empress coming out here. And it's so funny to me because she kind of landed in the reverse on the table here, Taurus, Libra energy. So I do kind of feel like there could be something going on here. Mother wounds have been kind of popping up this week in the reads, TikTok, and over here on YouTube as well too. So maybe you could kind of feel like you weren't received well by a mother or by a parent or something, like in your childhood or something. And who knows, maybe those are like, again, the experiences that you can share with people, or how it is that you have learned how to love yourself in the midst of that. For some of you guys, I feel like you are actually this Empress now. Or this is going to put you well on your way. Because now that I'm looking, we have all of the queens on the table as well too. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords is here. So I do. That's why I'm like, I do. I feel like you've been in training, or you've still been in purpose, or you've still been in, but it's like you stopped on this one thing. And it's meant to take you there. Take other people there. That's what something feels like to me. Yes. The 10 of fucking cups. Come on, Spirit. Woo! I'm really liking how this reading is turning out, honey. Spirit, what is emerge? You are always shifting. The bridge, the siren, and the ocean. Emerge. You are always shifting. The bridge, the siren, and the ocean. What is this clapping? I have the Fool coming out here, Aries energy. So, yep, emerge, fall into it. And it's funny to me, right? Because the Fool has El Loco at the top. So there could also be something going on here where this attempt to do something again might feel foolish. Because again, it's unexpected, or you don't know what's on the other side, right? You're stepping into the unknown. And then I also feel like maybe there might be other people around you as well too who are like, you're going to do that again or start that up again, or I thought you gave up on that shit again like 5 years ago, or da da da. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Yeah, look at this. I have the 10 of Pentacles. Don't listen to anybody else but yourself. But yourself and God. Because I'm telling you, whoever the fuck is going to receive this message or get this message, even for some of you guys, even if it's not that deep, and this is just like literally your career or business or what you do for work or whatever the case may be, you about to have a 10 of fucking Pentacles and a 10 of Cups when it comes to this shit. I'm telling you. People need this shit now. I'm telling you. And you're going to stay in the fucking game. Page of Pentacles coming out here, and the Hanged Man. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces coming out here. Don't regret this fucking wave. That's what something feels like to me. Don't regret this fucking wave here. Is what it feels like to me. You got it. You got it. You been fucking had it. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Now is your time. Now is the fucking time. Now, now, now. So Spirit is telling you to begin again, start again. Start that painting again. Start that book again. Tweak that fucking product again. Update your service packages. Do your ... Whatever the case may be here. Because you're not out of it. You never were. You just had to go in for some tweaking. That's it. So whatever the fuck this is, hop back to it. You're not done. It's not over for you. None of that. Spirit, who's resonating with this read? Who's resonating with this read? I got Libra. Hey, Libra. Who else here, Spirit? It is. It's like you're about to get your justice. I got Big Sag coming out here as well, too. Who else? I got Aries. Hey, Aries. Fire energy is coming out with a bang, honey. But see, I feel like that's because you're going to take off. Damn, Leo coming out here. Confirmation squad for my fire signs. I got Big Cat coming out here as well, too. Who else here, Spirit? I also have Cancer coming out. I know that's right. Who else here, Spirit? I got Scorpio. Scorp. Happy birthday, Scorpios. And then we also have Taurus as our honorable mention, baby. So we have Libra, Sag, Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio. Honorable mention here is Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Mercury, because you need to start talking, baby. Uranus, because you got a community coming your way. You really, really do. And I'm going to say Mars, because you about to take the fuck off and don't even fucking realize it. Okay? Dreams are coming to life here. Purpose is coming to life here. Show up, because it's your time. I love y'all so much. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel called. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.